Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Trading with Ashley show. I hope you are having a wonderful evening. I wanted to pop into your inbox and go over a few things that are happening in the market. But more importantly, I wanted to go over how those things that are happening can affect your investing. Now, today's video is going to be jam-packed with information, and I'm actually going to take it a step further and give you some blended ETFs that you can use to combat what I'm about to share with you or to ride the wave up for what I'm about to share with you. We've got a lot going on. I'm even going to give you some potential hedges in ETFs that will help your portfolio. And I'm going to break it down and give you some potential allocations you may want to consider. So make sure you get your pen and paper in hand, or at least do some screenshots of some of these dynamics that I'm going to share with you. So first, let's talk about what is happening in the market. I want to talk about some major things that have just happened. So one, we now have had the interest rate cut. Everyone was waiting on the interest rate cut. What sector will that affect the most? It's going to affect your small and mid-cap companies because now they are able to borrow money less expensively. That gives them more money to do marketing, do product innovation. And so you will start to see that come up in the earnings as we get into 2026. So we have that dynamic. Then we just had the government infuse $40 billion of liquidity into the system, and there's probably more coming. What does that mean? Well, that means that we could potentially see some of our favorite stocks actually start to rise, the market start to rise with all this new liquidity in the market. But unfortunately, the other side of that is it does weaken the dollar because the money printer turned on puts more money into the system, which it does raise stocks, but it does weaken the dollar. So if you're having that dynamic, I want to go over with you how we can combat that with some particular ETFs that focus on things that actually go up if the dollar is weakening. Now, with all this going on in the market, one of the first places that you will see extra liquidity go to is the AI stocks. And there's some of the Max 7, most of the Max 7 are heavily into AI now, and you have some other stocks as well. But I'm going to go over the ETF that will capture most of that for you. So this is going to be great if you sell options and you want to put a portion of your portfolio to the side in more passive investing. This will help you. If you don't have time to sell options and you just want to put it all in blended ETFs, this may be a decent allocation for you. This is not a suggestion. This is just some options for you to consider as you are looking at where to park your money with all of the dynamics going on in the market. Let's go jump into the computer so that I can go over some of my thoughts to help you. If you are looking to invest in growth funds, but you don't want to deal with individual tickers, I really like the Vanguard funds. The first one I want to go over with you is ticker symbol VUG. Now, I use VUG myself, and those individuals that ask me where they should put extra money or family members that don't have time to trade, I always recommend ticker symbol VUG. I like its growth. And let's look at what's in the fund. You have a cross section of different industries, but technology is the largest. And then you have communication services, consumer, and then healthcare as well. Financial services and industrials also. You have real estate in there and energy, but the primary driver of VUG is growth. Now, I'm not afraid of the growth stocks. I think we're at the beginning of the AI story, so I think you will really find a lot of potential growth in this particular one. Let's look at what they actually have in it. What companies does VUG have for the majority of their holdings? Well, it's no surprise you will recognize a lot of these names. We've got Apple, NVIDIA, Microsoft, Amazon, Broadcom, Google, both types of Google, A and C. We have Meta, Tesla, and Eli Lilly. So instead of going with individual tickers, I think you will find that you will get a good cross-section of growth with VUG. Next, if we were going to consider small and medium cap companies, I really like ticker symbol IWM. Now, this particular ticker symbol has a good variety of industries in it, and they're more balanced. You have healthcare, financial services, industrials, technology, consumer, and real estate as the primary drivers. But you have a little bit of everything. Let's look at the specific ticker symbols that make up the majority of the fund. You have Bloom Energy, you have Credo Technology Group, Fabrinet, IONQ, EcoStar, Next Power, Kratos Defense. So you can see you have a lot of ticker symbols in here that you may not traditionally trade, but you really get great exposure to this market dynamic with the small and mid caps. And remember, this segment should do really well with lower interest rates. The other thing I like about IWM, if you're an option trader, there are a lot of options with IWM. There's a lot of liquidity and they trade often throughout the week. So you can trade the wheel strategy, you can do credit spreads, you can buy calls, you can do skips and leaps. You will find that if you were trading IWM, it doesn't move near as much as the Qs or the SPY, but you can still get some really good consistent income trading the wheel strategy on IWM. Now, if you're interested in a ticker symbol that does not trade with traditional stocks and you want to diversify more, you might want to look at ticker symbol GLD. It tracks gold and it has done really well in the past couple of years. So this will give you some exposure to an alternative trade other than the traditional ones that you typically sell options on. Next, I want to go over a ticker symbol that will give you something other than just U.S. stocks to show growth. Now, you may be surprised at the growth in ticker symbols like this that have broad exposure. I love Vanguard funds, so I am going to go with ticker symbol VEA. It's the Vanguard Developed Markets ETF. You have more traditional industries in here that you're used to seeing. They're heavily invested in financial services. Next, you have industrials and then technology and healthcare. There's a lot more as well, but these are the main drivers of this fund. Let's look at the specific ticker symbols that make up the majority of this fund. Now, you may recognize some of these and some you may not because they are in other countries. You have ASML Holdings, Samsung Electronics, AstraZeneca, you have Roche Holdings, Nestle, SAP, HSBC Holdings, Novartis, Royal Bank of Canada, and Shell PLC. So there's a lot of diversity in this fund, and I think it will be nice to have something in your portfolio that doesn't rely on U.S. tech stocks to get moving. I hope that was insightful for you and it gives you a few options to consider. If you like the kind of analysis that I give and the way I explain things, please consider joining my community. I would love to have you with us as we tackle the markets, getting ready for it next year. We're doing some pretty exciting things within the community and I am heavily involved in my community. It's my passion and I love helping my members. In fact, just recently, Discord told me as much. They shared with me that of the 200 million users in Discord, that I am in the top 3% for the interactions that I have with my community members. That was pretty special to me, and it shows my passion. I would love for you to be a part of that. If that sounds like it may be something of interest to you, click the link below. We'll set up a brief interview, and we'll show you the community and make sure it is a fit for your goals. I would love to have you with me. Remember, if you're with me trading with Ashley, there is no trader left behind. I picked out another video that I think will help you as you are navigating everything at the end of the year. You can watch that video right here.